We invite you to embark with your organization on the Integrious Journey. In this short video, we will describe the Integrious Journey along with why and how it will contribute to making your organization's culture unbeatable. First, how do you evaluate the quality of an organization? No doubt, part of your response is about organization effectiveness as traditionally measured, revenue, profits, market share, and the like. You likely also thought about how an organization engages its workers. Engagement reflects loyalty and willingness to contribute discretionary effort, and we've learned that many organizations have a way to go in this regard. Gallup and others estimate that as high as 70% of the American workforce is disengaged to some degree. You may have also thought about whether organizations engage in ethical practices, and we are reminded on a daily basis that there is significant room for improvement in that respect. We call organizations that excel in all three of these arenas triple E cultures. They are the most sustainable organizations, ones that not only achieve their goals and thrive by traditional measures, but the ones that people want to be part of and that are admired for how they do business. Working with many organizations in multiple industries over decades, we have identified a core of practices common to organizational effectiveness, worker engagement, and ethical practices. A killer app, if you will, for being a triple E organization. This common core of practices is a large part of the Integrious Journey. The word integrious disappeared from the dictionary in the mid-19th century. We are resurrecting it because it captures the whole picture of what we understand organizations aspire to be. Integrious organizations are undivided. They look at the complete picture of what it takes to be sustainable. They are whole organizations. At the core of Integrious or triple E organization cultures are four sets of practices: identity, authenticity, alignment, and accountability. Organizations, teams, and leaders that master these four dimensions will be the ones that achieve exceptional results, engage their workers, and are admired for their ethical practices. The Integrious Journey begins with a survey to measure these four dimensions, with 10 questions for each dimension. Identity answers the question, who are we? And the question, what do we stand for, as well as where we are going? Authenticity is about the degree that an organization is true to its mission, guiding principles, and a brand promise. It's also about truth-telling, to what degree there is authentic communication in the organization about external or internal realities, and about transparency. For example, the degree that secrets are minimized and financial statements are understandable. Alignment requires balancing those things that mustn't change and reinforcing them with the capacity for adapting and changing anything else. Lastly, the Integrious Journey survey measures accountability, the degree that an organization is measuring what matters, keeping its promises, and exercising sound stewardship. The Integrious Journey is a three-step process: discovery, dialogue, and doing. In the discovery phase, Integro's 40-item organizational integrity survey is administered to all organization members. Responses are anonymous and can be grouped by any combination of levels or functions. Survey results are shared with all employees and reflect members' collective perceptions of how each dimension is handled in the organization. Looking at results, respondents have an opportunity to learn things like how clear and meaningful the organization's mission and values are, the degree that they are modeled by leadership, clarity of goals and priorities, coordination and collaboration across units, and how accountability is handled. In the dialogue phase, groups of anywhere from a dozen to a couple hundred employees at a time are pulled together for expertly facilitated conversations to interpret survey results and formulate action plans. World Cafe methodology is employed, providing employees from across your organization opportunities to meet each other in the context of celebrating what's working, as well as how to strengthen your organization's culture. Action plan recommendations are synthesized, and in the doing stage, employee task forces with executive leaders craft necessary infrastructure and follow-through mechanisms for following through with intentions. Optionally, arrangements can be made for re-administration of the Integrious Journey survey to assess progress. You will enjoy returns on investment like these by embarking on the Integrious Journey and make significant progress crafting your EEE sustainable cultures. I hope you do. Take a first step today and contact Integro for more information. Visit us on our webpage or feel free to call Al Watts directly. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the Integrious Journey.